around so long. Oh, it's a picture of the, that's the War and Peace show. That's in the tent where Violin came. And Brian came up and said, I've got a follower of yours. And she came up and she attached herself to me. So I had met her in Egypt during the war. And I used to live quite close to her when I was a school child.
Just get your medals out first.
Yes, that one is the 1945, 39-45 style. Next one is the Africa style.
Ah, there you go.
The next one is the Italy style. That one is the Defence Medal. That one is the War Medal, 1939-45 War Medal. And that is the Territorial Efficiency Long Service Medal. I had a telephone call from somebody saying that they was a school teacher in Ashford School. Would I be willing to go to their school to give round about an hour's talk on Dunkirk and the war? He picked me up by car, went to the school, and here's us meeting, and they was quite interested in the war, and these are the pictures they took afterwards. They asked me all different questions, what my wife thought of it while I was away. I said, well, she didn't really like it, but she had her own troubles in England. And was I frightened? Which I told the truth. I was never really frightened. It was only just jumps when things happened. It made you duck and dive, and that's the worst I can say. Yes, I mean, this is what you've got to try and get into young people, is that it very nearly came to a German-ruled Britain, because if we hadn't fought in Dunkirk and got all them men out, we couldn't have fought any war in Britain. There wasn't enough people. And by the time America got in, it was too late. And of course old Hitler helped us out by going the other way to Russia, picking on them. Everyone has a card, and that's all them. All got writing inside. And I'd like you to do this one. And on the back. So I've still got to write a letter to them, and that's down in the middle of the town. One there, dear Alf. Another one, dear Mr. George. Dear Alf there. Dear Mr. George, but there's one here. They just got Dear George.
Been a very interesting day. We've had the local BBC news crew down doing a programme with a veteran that was saved by the ship from the beaches of Dunkirk. We had him riveting a frame together, helping to put it on the keel of the vessel, and just generally getting involved and seeing the ship that saved him from all those years ago. He was saying things like that the ship was his guardian angel, and and as you say, it saved his life all those years ago.
I can never find things when I'm on it. Royal Artillery, and most of the time in the anti-tank regiment. 58th anti-tank. That is the actual badge I wore at the time. It was actually sent from the studios, so I booked that.
And it's good to meet those people that had such a profound effect on their lives by saving them that day.
Two veterans rescued by the Medway Queen, Alf George and Eric Woodruff, returned to Dunkirk Harbour in May 2010 for the 70th anniversary of Operation Dynamo to salute the role of the little ships in the heroic rescue.
Today's been brilliant. I've always loved to do something like this. I never saw as many of that on the day I came back. There's poor old Medway Queen there, waiting for me. We'll get her back on the sea, don't worry. She was the one that saved me, but because she only couldn't have done it on her own. I mean, 7,000 she brought back, and there's still another 330,000 to get back. So they all done an excellent job. Brilliant.
I've met Alf George and interviewed him myself, and he's a wonderful gentleman, and he came back on the Medway Queen. But as he cast his petals into the water, there was a tear in his eyes, and that affected a colleague of mine who couldn't help welling up herself at the same time. So there was a lot of emotion, and that emotion overflowed to those of us who weren't at Dunkirk.
You can't help with tears. Now I've got to look forward to the next one. As long as I keep going. So that's what I've always said, Eric.
What?
That's what I've always said. The Medway Queen got me out, and I was back at it when I could.
I'm glad that I helped.